Hey there, gang. How's it going? Hope you guys are having a good Friday leading into this weekend. As promised, I said I would put together a little video of how to have proper form in these different workouts. Again, this applies to T25, insanity, any type of plyometric workout. I know I always say to people, make sure you're staying on your heels when you're squatting, and when you're jumping, you're staying on the toes and your knees don't go over your feet. So I thought I'd explain some of those things and with a little video presentation here. I'm barefoot today. I do most of my workouts barefoot. Reason being, it's a lot easier to keep form when you're working out barefoot because again, when you jump in the air, if you land on your heels, you're going to feel it. So it forces you to land on the middle part of your foot. If this was my foot, that would be the middle part. Basically, the balls of the feet in the middle of the feet, and letting the foot and its natural construction act as its own little springboard. So I work out barefoot. Again, if you were to do this, if you were to start working out barefoot, it's nothing that I would recommend doing cold turkey overnight. Maybe do 10 minutes of one workout every day barefoot, and then continue to increase how long you go barefoot. Once you can do a full workout barefoot, the next workout, try put some shoes on. Go back and forth barefoot shoes, and then in time you can go completely barefoot. The only time I don't do barefoot workouts when it comes to plyometrics is anytime I have to do any sort of push-up position or anything like that to where my feet are going to slip, or basically like a side plank especially. The soles of the shoes stick to the ground better rather than my slippery little feet. So I'm going to get started here because I wanted to make this a quick one. This is my workout space, my garage. Nice soft rubber mat, concrete underneath. So again, if you are going barefoot, make sure you've got a good flooring you're using. So let's get this thing started. That's probably the last time you'll see my face in this workout though too. Okay, so first thing we're going to do, I'm going to show a squat technique. So I'll show from the front first. All right, wide base, about a little past shoulder width. I always say to people, make sure your knees don't go past your toes. Now when I'm going to the front here, you can't really see that, whether or not I have correct form. This is correct form, this is incorrect form. But if I show you to the side, I can show you incorrect form. Knees are past the toes. That puts entirely too much pressure on the patella region of the knee. That's where a lot of knee pain comes in. So when you squat, you almost want to be falling backwards, and a lot of times I'll feel like I'm about to fall backwards, and your toes will actually also come up. So squatting down, toes come up, butt down, almost fall backwards, come back up. Again, wrong way. This is not a catcher stance. Correct way is knees staying over the feet, not crossing the path of the toe, squatting down, almost falling backwards, feet coming up, stand up. Okay, so that's the squat. Next thing's going to be the lunge. In the lunge, we always talk about pushing off from the heel. What that does, it forces you to, again, it forces the knee to not go past the toes when you're pushing off the heel. Kind of the same way as the squat. So here we go. I'll show it from the front first. So we're lunging forward. Again, straight down. My knee is actually right over my ankle. Again, I can lift my foot and then I can come back up. Use the other foot. Straight down. I can lift my toes, which means my pressure is not on the balls of my feet. It's actually on the heel. Come back up. I'll show it from the side, and you'll see a great 90-degree angle here. So coming forward, down. You can see that, that's support. 90 degrees, 90 degrees, 90 degrees in the back leg. I can lift the toes. The knees are not out past. Again, I can feel that just right now doing one single one. I can feel extra pressure in my knees. So back like this, straight up. Coming back in, other leg. Down, 90-degree angle. Knees did not jut out, knees stay over the ankle. Straight up. Finally, I'm going to try to show a little bit of a jump here. Again, now jumping has to come from the balls of your feet, but you can still keep your knees back. The reason I say balls of your feet because you want to land on the balls of your feet, not on your heels. It would hurt if I jumped to land on my heels. That I would feel all the way up through my spine. I want to land on my toes, so I'll do a short jump here. Again, squatting down, weight still in the heels, coming up, and again, for a quick second, because of the springing action, the knees do come forward, but quickly come back down in. So when you're squatting, again, you're jumping from the heels, landing on the balls of your feet, which will bring you forward, but then quickly come back. So again, up, quickly coming back, balance on the heels. Always make sure your form is perfect when you're doing these things. Again, you could do things the wrong way and maybe get a bigger calorie burn today because you can go faster and harder with whatever plyometric workout you're doing, but your body will break down. Your knees will start hurting, your feet will start hurting, the plantar part of the feet, the bottom part of the foot will start hurting because you're landing on your heels. Your Achilles, you might have some Achilles pain, but again, especially the knees. The hips can start hurting. Bad form causes a lot of different things, especially with plyometrics. So again, balls of the feet when you land from jumping, but quickly come back to where your weight is forced backwards and your knees are not going over your toes. Same thing with the squat. Knees over the ankles, never past the toes. Same thing with the lunge. Knees over the ankles, pressing up from the ankle, from the heels, not from the toes. Okay, so that's just a quick lesson today. Probably lasted 3 or 4 minutes. Quick lesson that talked about lunging, squatting, and jumping. 3 places where we really get hurt in different plyometric workouts such as T25, Insanity, P90X plyometrics. So again, be safe, push play every day, have fun with your program, have fun with your family, have fun with your workouts, eat right, be healthy, live a long time, and get fit.